Hello, hello. It is I, Cheese Louise, and today we're playing some more Fatamoru. Um, just heads up, high likelihood of the stream crashing or of me having a very long BRB screen today, because reasons. Anyway, never mind that. Come to the Cheese Louise 2D debut on August 28th. That one won't be scuffed. Maybe. Maybe my internet will fix itself by then. Anyway, let's go play the veggie game. Do the thing, click the button, go the place. I go there, I do it. Wow, my light's just constantly turning red. This is not going to be a very good stream, is it? Oh. Might have to just live with a big live buffer today. I don't know. Alright, last time we left off, we heard Mel's sob story about why he done did what he done did. And to be fair, he didn't really done do anything. I mean, he convinced Morgana to open her door. Which, yeah, kind of sucks, but he didn't really have any ill intent behind it. He didn't really realize what was going to happen. But, yeah. Oh well. Wake up, Miss Toadstool. Come on. Wake up, please. Come on, up with you. Giselle waking up Michelle? Oh no, it's Mel waking up Michelle. Oh, thank goodness. You were out so good I was scared you might be dead for a minute. Out so good. I don't know about that phrasing, but alright. Oh, this music. I think this is the first time it's played in our past life place thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't. Good morning. How are you feeling? What? Huh? Why you look at me like I just kicked your cat? It's incredible how much more pleasant it is to be woken up by a woman than a boy. Okay. That's the thanks I get for waking you up. Or did I interrupt a nice dream? I did, didn't I? And it was a dirty dream too, I bet. You definitely seem like mine in the gutter kind of guy. Not really. I will murder you. What? Whoa, let's not be hasty now. You said you were going to help me out. That doesn't sound very helpful. I would call it unhelpful, in fact. And the worst part is how similar his wake-up call was to Giselle's. I'm just kidding. And you know, I can get up on my own. Fair enough, I guess. Though put yourself in my shoes for a sec. I came in and you were still still as a corpse. He's telling me enough. I took your pulse. You touched me while I was sleeping. Just your wrist. Chill out. It was faint, but it was there. That's wonderful news. They're handing out breakfast in the dining hall. You can get a plate yourself if you want. It's just some bread and wine, though. Dining hall? There's quite the crowd. All the people here helping with the festival prep. So you should probably hurry if you want to get some. Hold on, I need a minute. My mind's still waking up. You know, it's kind of weird. The whole point of us coming into this story was to show Morgana, like, there's another side to the tale. You don't understand what they were going through. Let's read their side. And then we go back in the past, and instead of just learning, we're messing things up. It's kind of weird. I don't know. My mind's still waking up. Well, First off, I thought you said the church wasn't offering boarding at the moment, so why a dining hall? Alright. Right, it's not, but they do still offer breakfast. For free, of course. I see. Now what do you mean by festival prep? as I mentioned yesterday, the heart of the Harvest Festival is here at the church, but it's a city-wide event. There are all sorts of supplies that need to be purchased, decorations made and put up, that sort of thing. So we've got volunteers from the city here to help. I see. I believe today they're supposed to be putting up decorations outside the chapel, so the courtyard should be a bustle. Bye. Sorry. My throat's doing a thing to me. The courtyard? Yeah, less court, more yard, really. We passed through it on our way here yesterday. Oh, right. I think I know what you're referring to. So, as long as I'm here, I don't have much choice but to help with prep. I'd honestly rather set Morgana free right now, but the other two are bound to find out if either of us do anything too conspicuous. Nice try, cheese. So for now, I should stick to my routine, at least where people can see me. That would be the smart thing to do. Yeah. Anyway, let me know when you're planning on doing anything. If there's anything I can do to help, I will. I'll let you know. Okay, well, I shall get going. See you later, I guess. Well, do you know where I could find the nun? Huh? She should be in the dining hall. Thank you. And the other two men? The Lord and his bodyguard? They're only around early mornings and nights, so I doubt either of them are here right now. Why only then? That's when we go up to the tower. Though, even if they were on the property, you wouldn't be able to just walk up and talk to them. Especially not the Lord. Also, I don't keep track of where they go or what they do, sorry. I don't really want to know what they're up to. So I've kept my distance. Understandable. Have a nice day. Thank you anyway. See you later. Oh, my focus is not here. He's holding it together fairly well, all things considered. Finally, resolving to do something about Morgana took a big weight off his shoulders, I guess. Oh, Giselle. Or, oh, Giselle. Good morning, Michelle. Morning. It's been soon to be feeling relieved, I think. There's still work to be done before Mel can face Morgana. That first step is a big one, though, at least for him. You know, I'm hoping that I can finish like Bestia and Jacopo's like sob story today, and then maybe finish this next week. Maybe, I don't know. I did look up this game on how long to beat once. Forget what the result was though. I have it in an Excel sheet. Maybe. No, I did not put it in my Excel sheet. That's okay. We'll just look it up again. HowLongToBeat.com. Because I remember like the spin-offs were each like 30 hours. It's only supposed to be 25 hours. You're just a total baby man. This is true. Or no. Okay, yeah. It says 28 hours. And each of the spin-offs is, well, one's 9 hours and one's 8 hours. But you see, I'm sitting here and reading everything out loud. So that makes things longer. And also I get distracted sometimes. And also I'm just totally not even present mentally sometimes. So, you know, it slows things down a wee smidgen bit. No excuses, I also read it out loud. Well, did you read out loud the first time? was your first experience reading it out loud? That first step is still a big one, though. At least for him. I suppose. Anyway, it sounds like the Lord is going to be difficult to make contact with, which is what I was afraid of. Our only opportunities are when he's here to feed Morgana. Mel did say he didn't keep close tabs on the two of them, so there might be more than just that. First priority is getting you fed, though. So off to the dining hall we go. You know, I was thinking, as long as we're going at a snail's pace, I was thinking that someday it would be really cool to like get a big collab going. You know, when I'm big enough to rope up people and also like know people that I trust and blah blah blah, because we would want a good number of people involved. I think it'd be cool to do like a reading of Fate Grand Order's like cutscenes. I think that'd be cool, because honestly I've never like sat down and read most of it because it's way too slow paced, and it's like, okay, but look, I'm using stamina to do this, just let me do the quest, stop your blah blah blah. But I think it'd be cool, like doing it with other people would make it interesting, and I don't think anyone's done that, just done an out loud reading of the FGO story. Like, obviously, it would be a huge project because there's so much. Like, all right, fellas, this month we're doing Orleans. All right, fellas, this time we're doing the Mecha Ellie-chan Halloween event. It'd be a big old thing, but I think that's something to think about for the future. There's something that I'm thinking about. You don't have to think about it, chat. Only I do. Out of curiosity, did you sleep at all? I haven't been sleepy once since I became the maid. Interesting. But I'm used to it, so don't worry about me. You said, you see what I'm seeing there? You see what I'm seeing there in the darkness, didn't you? That's what it looks like, at least. Which means when my eyes are closed, she has no light at all. Stop blinking, Michelle! Save her from the darkness. Your eyes don't need to be wet. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to sleep after all. I know what you're thinking, Michelle. And no, you're wrong. You need your sleep. Your beauty sleep. You won't have the energy to do anything if you don't keep yourself well rested and nourished. You're right. We should get going. To the dining hall. And you might be thinking, geez, you would start a whole new FGO account just to read all the stories, and how would you do the old events? Aha! You see, all the old cutscenes archive once you've gone through them. So they're just in a menu. They're just sitting in a menu in the game. So you don't got to deal with the gameplay portion or nothing. Or dealing with stamina or dealing with timed events or whatever. Nah, none of that shenanigans. And I think I participated in every event that they've had, so we wouldn't like miss out on anything. Yeah. Although, at current capture methods, I know that screen copy likes to poop out sometimes if the screen is too stagnant. If it feels like not very much is changing, therefore nothing at all is changing. So when you change a little bit of it, it just doesn't pick up on it. And it's like, nope, screen still hasn't changed. So that could be a problem for a visual novel to play from my phone/tablet. But I could figure something out. I mean, it's so far away. It's like, I'm talking like 2 years from now is when I would do that sort of thing. I make my way downtown, through the halls, to the room with the fireplace, the area I used as a living room, and the area currently serving as a dining hall. Sitting in the center of the room is a long table lined with bread and wine. Oh, I forgot I was doing Michelle voice. Standing behind the table and handing out food to the long line of people is the nun. This being a church, no one is speaking especially loudly, but there's still an indistinct buzz hanging in the air as dozens of people whisper back and forth. majority of people in the room look poor, like they genuinely need the assistance, but there are a handful of those who look more than well off. That's a lot more people than I was expecting. They don't turn anyone away. Which, as I recall from Morgana's account, nearly drained the church of everything it had once. They don't seem to be for want of supplies at the moment, though. Cough. I assume that's thanks to the Lord's patronage. Most likely, yes. In any event, I doubt we're getting anywhere near her in the mornings. She looks like she's got her hands full. That doesn't change the fact that we need to speak with her. I'm going to try to squeeze past the crowd. What? Michelle, wait a sec. Hey now, no cutting in line, young man. We've been waiting since dawn. Please let me through. I have business with the nun. I ain't letting you through because you told me to. This is important. No more important than any of our business. Our lives depend on this food. Go get your tail to the back of the line. Here we go. What seems to be the trouble? Could I ask for a moment of your time? I need to speak with you. Well, as you can see, I'm a bit occupied. I won't take much of your time, I promise. That's a lie, Michelle. I know how much time you take from people. Like me. I'm referring to me. But it's very important you. Give it a rest already, young man. Can't you see she ain't interested? Give me a hand getting this guy out of here, fellas. What? Wait. Just don't get rough, okay? Of course, our saintess. Pick it up, young man. You need some time outside to cool off. Stop. Watch the hair. Oof. That went extraordinarily well. You know, Michelle, sometimes I can't decide whether you're calculated or reckless. And now I realize I never got that bread. We should wait and try to talk to the nun when she's not so busy. She has to have some free time during the day. You're right. What do you say we take a look around the mansion while we're waiting? Who knows? Maybe we'll run into someone else. Right. Don't let it get to you. Oh man, I didn't fill my water bottle before this. Let me fill it up real quick alike. Statue mode. A statue mode. Statue mode. And the statue. And the mode. Do some things. And some stuff. You know, maybe I should put a hotkey on myself so I can disappear when when I walk away instead of using statue mode. You know. Reroll ads are back on already? I haven't even done anything. What is happening? Because I do need a drinky drink real quick here. As Mill had said it would be, the mansion was packed compared to yesterday, and most everyone I saw appeared to be excited for the upcoming Harvest Festival. A number of them even greeted me as we passed in the halls. They were so nonchalant about it, I wasn't quite sure how to react. I was amazed that anyone, let alone multiple people, would treat me so normally, considering how far from normal I looked. There were a few surprised looks, of course, but no one called me a demon or an angel based solely on my appearance. Make sure you keep your pants on and keep it that way, because they will freak out. I mean, they'd probably freak out at a normal person being naked, but you know. Perhaps they were just used to seeing people of all different colors around the city. so they had an easier time accepting the way I looked. No matter what the reason, though, it was quite nice being treated normal. After meandering through the mansion for a while, I make my way to the chapel. Despite knowing I have no way into the tower, part of me still wants to be near it. So, I head around to the back side of the podium, not window, where the stained glass window towers over me. I like superimpose that up there for some reason. Rain, what are you doing? Read better. It's the same as I remember. I've always loved this window. It makes me feel like I've got an angel watching over me. Had I been given a different name, maybe I would feel the same. That said, I don't like it as much as I used to. I'm glad to hear it. Cough. Big cough energy. Off to the side at the very back of the room is the door leading to the observation tower. It's chained shut, though that's no surprise. The lock is the same one I saw back in the mansion. But the chains are just regular chains. They're not glowing out that awful black light. They're simply dull and gray. If only I had an axe. Then we could just chop the door right down. I don't think an axe would help. If it were wood, maybe, but this is metal. Rather heavy at that. You never know. Hit it enough and anything will break eventually. Yeah, but if the door's made of stronger metal than your axe is, then it's not gonna do so hot. Like, sharpness of your axe aside, if it's just tougher, then tough. We'd be in chains ourselves long before we made it through this door. What are you doing here? There? Everywhere? Ah! It's the boy. It's the lad himself, everyone's favorite character. It's Beastia. Let me just get my my beast command ready. It's him. I was under the impression you and the Lord were only around mornings and nights. And why would you know that? Oops. Who are you? He's getting suspicious, Michelle. I'll take care of it. I'm a friend of Mel's. A friend of his? Does that surprise you? Never once have I seen a friend of his before. He has plenty of friends, I'm sure. No one has had an opportunity to pay him a visit, that's all. Never mind the boy's social dealings. Was he the one who told you my schedule? That I work for the Lord? Gotta be careful about what I say here, or he's gonna start getting suspicious of Mel. I asked him. Asked him what? I heard some talk around town saying the Lord was seen coming in and out of the estate on more than one occasion. Naturally, that caught my attention. Ooh, good fibbing going on. A lowly peasant like myself almost never has the opportunity to cross paths with the Lord. So, hearing you as a regular visitor here, I was hoping to have the honor of catching a glance at him. When I asked Mel about the Lord, he mentioned he had a bodyguard, which got me wondering, what kind of person would someone so distinguished entrust his life to? Dig around too much and you're liable to end up in the ground yourself. I think my voice for Beastia changes every time I see him, but that's okay. I hope. So he told you I was the Lord's bodyguard? Was he not supposed to for some reason? No. It's true, I am his bodyguard. The question is, how did you know it was me? It wasn't difficult. You do rather stand out from the crowd. From Mel's description, I was able to recognize you almost immediately. Because you're Japanese! Oh, hey, Alaska, how's it going? What are you up to today? If our roles were reversed, you would have similarly little trouble identifying me from a short description. The only thing distinct about me is my race. Not much vibing? I can feel that. Is that the right turn of phrase I want to use? I get you. Same, except I'm streaming. Except when I'm done streaming, I'll just be vibing. Where do you come from, if I may ask? Beyond the Silk Road. From the east, then? What country? Is that any of your concern? No, I'm just curious. Why is your hair white? Why are your eyes red? They're naturally that color. Is that so? Do they have hair dye back in whenever this was times? I forget what the clock said. It's like 1109 current year. Though personally, when I first heard Morgana's story, I assumed it was BC, because you don't just go around claiming you're a child of God and not get burned at the stake as a heretic because Jesus was already a thing. So I was assuming it was before that, but I don't know. Maybe Jesus doesn't exist in this universe. Is that so? Nature can be quite the ball and chain. Is it just me, or does it sound like he's sympathizing with you? It's hard to say. Honestly, I'm still having trouble reading him. Either way, it sounds like he bought your explanation. So it does, which is a relief. Now, what business do you have with this door? Ah. The door was not my objective. I came to look at the stained glass window. I happened to notice a door with an unusual lock off to the side, so I got curious and went to look at it up close. The area behind the pulpit is off limits. I was unaware. Maybe I'll have to put ropes up then. Why is it off limits, though? Is that any of your concern? No, but the way you're talking about it has piqued my curiosity. Do you not know how to keep your nose out of places it doesn't belong? He's getting mad. Look at him. Get out of here. You dumb, stupid animal. And don't come back. As you wish. I'm watching a gaming phone ad for you. What game? Oh, she's still watching the ad, though. As you wish. Hold on. Yes? Your name? Michelle. Michelle. Almost the same as the angel there. That would be because I was named after him. But I see. What an unfortunate name. I despise angels. Oh. May I ask what yours is? I have no name. You don't have... What do you mean? No, never mind. Farewell. Evie, what was the ad for? Oh wow, that was scary. He does not want anyone getting near that door, huh? Gaming phone? Is... What? Evie, what do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, Fortnite, we bow to. Oh, so it was for a phone that was for playing Fortnite, etc. I see. If you're getting the ad because you're refreshing, I would recommend you maybe not refresh, because the stream's gonna just stutter a lot today, so you don't need to watch so many ads. You'll just be behind. That's how it's gonna be today. I closed the window on accident. Okay, that's fair. That was scary. He does not want anyone getting near that door, huh? I thought he was going to pull his sword on you. I wonder, would I die if he tried to kill me? You know, people die when they're killed, Michelle. I close the window. Wait, check this out.
Objection!
Ah! Nice. Thanks for the sub. Badge, badge, badge. Yeah, you got that first badge. I forgot how loud I made that notification. It scared me. It's gonna scare me a lot in the future too. And you got the Shamiko gif. That's a sign that you need to watch and or read Demon Girl Next Door. Do it, do it, do it. No, Shamiko's so good. Demon Girl Next Door is so good. You should read it. Oh, drink my drink. Thank you, Lucky Bucky. Can't read. How'd you get through Fatamoru? No wonder it only took you 25 hours. You just click through it. Yo, check out this speedrun strat I found. Fatamoru is an experience. You are correct. I've been trying to read Chainsaw Man for like 4 months. But you'll like Demon Girl Next Door because it has lots of Yuri in it. But it's wholesome Yuri. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? There aren't many people who could get away from a blade like that, especially in his hands, unharmed. I like Chainsaw Man because it has gore, which is better than lesbians even. I agree to disagree on that. You're probably right. Having already died once, the idea of doing so again feels wrong somehow. Oh, by the way, I'm planning on doing, I'm going to do predictions during tomorrow's Amiibo tournament, so you might want to save up some channel points for then, so you can wager them on matches. Yeah. Because it'll be my last Amiibo tournament for a long time. Probably. You managed to talk him down, though. I'm surprised. You're quite the accomplished liar, Michelle. Yeah, me too. Wait, is that so? Just kidding, I'm actually a really bad liar. It's hard to believe that was the same awkward, stuttering Michelle I know and love. Am I really that much of a bumbling fool normally? Same. I wonder what he was doing back here, though. I'm gonna wager all my channel points because I'm always right and have never been wrong. Well, you'll be able to bet every match, so maybe don't wager all your points every time. But if it gets to grand finals and you want to wager all your points, that might be fun. I mean, you can wager a little bit each match, you know. I mean, you can do whatever you want, to be fair, but that's just my thought. I wonder what he was doing back there, though. It's well past dawn. Standing watch, presumably. With as many people as there are roaming about, he's probably worried about people like me getting near the door. Oh, actually, question. Because progress is for suckers. What's the difference between a normal sub and a sub with Twitch Prime? Evie, do you know? Because that's been something bugging me in the back of my head. Is what the heck is the difference? They're the same. I'll be fine. I've never been wrong on a single prediction during the tournaments. Lucky Bucky, don't lie. You're not good at it, like Michelle here. They're the same? Then why does it bother telling me the difference? Because it does tell me. What do you mean? As many people as here as there are roaming about, he's probably worried about people like me getting near the door. Alex says you get like 50 cents more, but also I don't pay any dollars. Oh, like, because you have Twitch Prime, you get a certain number of subscriptions per month or something for free, quote unquote. Just one? Aw, you gave it to me. I really like the new cheese with cheese emote. Yeah. Oh, that's something I've been pondering. Can you unlock... So that's the tier 1 emote, which you're able to unlock with channel points, but can you unlock tier 2 or tier 3 emote with channel points? Because I hope you can. Because I don't want those to be locked behind giving me $15 a month. No, don't think so? Ah, that's so lame. It makes me want to not even have tier 2 and tier 3 emotes. Ugh. Oh well. I doubt he plans on spending much time anywhere else until the festival's over. I did make the unlock emote thing as cheap as I could. I think the minimum's like 80 points. They won't let you do less than that. I doubt he has plans on spending much time anywhere else until the festival's over. And with him on guard, we've got pretty much no access to the door. How are we going to get on the floor? I sure hope we can talk him over to our side. Mel was never an enthusiastic accomplice. Shit. His guilt is what allowed us to win him over and get him to confess everything. Really wish I could sub, but I can't. I mean, that's fine. That's why I want the emote unlock to be really cheap for channel points. Because, I want anyone to be able to use my emotes. But, oh well. It'd be like that. To be fair, even on YouTube, once you monetize and you have memberships and stuff, like, you still have to subscribe to a minimum tier to use emotes. I'm gonna save my first ever sub for this channel, though. Oh, well, that's appreciated. Assuming I'm still streaming by then. Dun dun dun, ominous thoughts. On the other hand, he's not likely to be so forthcoming. It all depends on how deep his ties to the nun are. Presumably she's the reason he's involved. That said, we managed to communicate well enough. Are you still sore that I called you awkward? No, I don't mean me. I mean him. What? Oh. He was far from rational or coherent when he was living with you in the mansion. You're right, he does seem like a completely different person here. Losing his memory in a shipwreck was probably what triggered his transformation into the beast! Oh, don't want to do it twice. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to turn the bot on. I mean, it's on, but it's not on the screen. Hold on, just a second. There it is. Now, Streamlabs.com. Don't you make me sign in again. Don't you do it. Alright. Save. 254 beasts. That is correct. Thank you, Lucky Bucky. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I got distracted by Twitter. I should close that. I shouldn't look at that until I'm done streaming. I'm sorry. Losing his memory, We already read that, beast. So I guess this must be what he was like before that. I mean, we did see him pre-beastified. I don't know how the mansion showed us that stuff, but it did. What he carries inside him is no different than how it was then. He's simply able to hold himself in equilibrium now. Going to try to not spam hydrates today so I can wager all my points tomorrow. That's the spirit. And to be fair, if I haven't drinking anything in a while, you could probably just tell me to hydrate, and I probably will. He's keeping a balance between his rational human side and his violent beast side. Yo, that's another beast. Sip, you say. Sippy, sippy. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wait, yeah, that was another beast. There we go. Boy, my brain is not firing on all cylinders right now. He does somewhat remind me of Beastia during a short period of calm. That, or the glimpse we got of him on the ship while he was still a merchant. I would say that's probably closer to the man here now. Huh? The ship? You were the one who showed me the memory. What? I have no recollection of that. Oh yeah, you also mentioned seeing another woman's memories behind the second door, didn't you? From outside the mansion? You didn't see them, though, as I recall. All I am aware of is what took place within the mansion, as well as whatever Morgana felt like telling me. Yo, should we test out a prediction right now so I can figure out how it works? Resonation. What? Nothing. Yo, we resonated with someone or something. Morgana mentioned something about me resonating. I don't know why I would be capable of such a thing. How dare you say that to me, Morgana? But because of what it allowed me to see, it's all but impossible for me to ignore the plight of these people. Anyway, the point is, however rational he may appear, we mustn't forget that that is not the whole picture. He is as much a killer in this life as he was in his next. He's a man of many faces, and I think like 2 faces. The gentleman he was around his lover, the brutal, merciless man he was on the ship, the beast that lurks beneath it all. Yo, just in time. Wait, what the heck? Because it just faded away. Everyone acts differently depending on who they're around. This is true. But there's something unsettling around how he does it. I do wonder what he meant when he said he had no name. 'Cause I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to get out of the rain. 'Cause in the desert, you can't remember your name. 'Cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. Where's my mic? It's not on this page. On this scene. As I recall, he was somewhere far, far away in the second door. And he looks Asian here too, so maybe he's from the same country. Oh yeah, I feel like it would be unlikely to be Japan, because Japan was like super duper isolated in this time period. But they kind of were in the other time period too, so I don't know. So the eastern end of the continent, presumably. I wonder if he has the same name or not. It was an unusual name. What was it? Ukulele. Giselle, that's racist. No, that wasn't it. It was eucalyptus, at least. Michelle, you're also racist. It was like Yukimura or something. I actually can't remember. So. They're trying very hard to use their one collective brain cell. That's true. That's fair. Get the feeling we're both wrong and that I'm farther off than her. No, you're about the same. You're about the same degree of off. It's not the kind of name we're used to hearing or saying. Hopefully, we'll be able to get it out of him. Hopefully. But for the time being, we should go looking for the nun. Hang on, I'm gonna... Let's see. I'm gonna increase my font size in the Discord chat so I can read it easier. Oh my gosh, what have I done? Whoa, 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 whoa! I didn't mean it. Stop. Stop, Stream Manager. There we go. Make the chat taller and make the font bigger. I know there's a button for it. I just forget where it is. Chat appearance. Yeah, we'll do second biggest size instead of second smallest size. Yosha! I have done the deed. But for the time being, we should be go looking for the nun. I imagine she doesn't have her hands quite as full by now. Probably not. To the courtyard we go then. Wow, the crowd just keeps on growing. Are they all helping with the decoration? It would seem so. Preparation for the festival is in full force. Ah, I found the nun. She's over there. She's got a bunch of people around her, though. What should we do? I'll force my way through. How about plan B this time? Michelle! Michelle! What is it, Mel? What do you need? Ow! Nerd, nerd. Are you alright, Michelle? It's either Mel or Nelly. They're the only people who know we exist. You went down pretty hard. Ah, Nelly. Oh, you're such a wiggling, dearest Michelle. I don't weigh that much. Not enough to knock you over jumping on your back. You gave me no time to brace myself. Pish posh, my Mel would have had no problem catching me, and then he would have spun me around like a princess at a ball. Unreasonable doesn't even begin to describe your expectations. Hey, I recognize this music. Giving me the good vibes. Are you sure you should be running around like that? I thought you were in rather poor health. Amazingly, I'm actually feeling pretty good. I haven't even had any medicine today. Maybe because I cleared things up with Mel yesterday? Nelly, if that was the source of your illness, I swear to God. I cried my eyes out last night, but I feel better now. I'm glad to hear it. They do say health is as much mental as it is physical. To an extent. If you're so sick you're passed out and dying because you're not getting along with your brother as much as you wanted to. It's a little too much. So you might keep getting better if you stay positive. Just don't push yourself. Okay. Positive thinking can contribute to recovery. However, it would not instantaneously solve all your health problems. Why, thank you for your concern, my dearest Michelle. She's taken quite a liking to you. How do you like that? It's nice, isn't it? I'm more not sure how to react. Oh, just go along with it. You know you want to. You know you want to. I wish I could be there too. I want to pat that sweet little head of hers. Yo, head pats. Let me get some head pats on the screen. For Nelly. Where are they? Oh my gosh. They're somewhere. I can do it. I am expert streamer. Oh. There we go. Get Nelly some head pats. She deserves nice things after all. What do you think, she's a cat? No, Michelle, in this day and age, all cute things deserve head pats, not just cats. Now that she's opened up, though, I will admit she is rather sweet. Oh no! Oh, there you are, Nelly. Don't run off like that. You scared me. It's not my fault you lost sight of me, dearest Mel. I'll try to keep a better eye on you. So you came to check out the courtyard, Michelle? You know, you really stand out from the crowd. You're so pale. I could tell it was you from way off in the distance. I'm well aware of how conspicuous I am. But everyone's acting so unconcerned. It's honestly kind of disconcerting. Used lots of big words today, Michelle, huh? That was like 3 4-syllable words in a row. I can't say people don't think you look unusual, but no one's afraid of you or anything. Oh god. Here, we'll give Michelle the headphones. It's not easy looking different from everyone else, is it? It comes with disadvantages, yes. And she would have had to deal with the same thing. I want to headbutt Michelle so bad you don't even know? Well, I'm doing it for you. Don't you worry. And she would have to deal with the same thing. That's another thing I regret. I wish I could have treated her more like a regular person. I guess I just wasn't mature enough to accept her. You spent much of your life... Oh my gosh. I can't... For a second I was like, who's he talking about? Did he have like an arranged marriage or something that I forgot about? He was talking about Morgana. I'm stupid. You spend much of your life in a very sheltered environment. So it's only human that you would have difficulty accepting something that didn't fit within your view of the world. So it's only human... Wait. Gosh dang it. That doesn't make you a bad person. Regardless, you did treat her like a regular person. That's the reason she accepted your invitations to go on walks. I guess... Question. You know what she looks like, right? I do. What did you think the first time you saw it? I know that's not the most tactful question, but... I thought nothing of it. Simply saw her as a person, as a girl. Methinks you lying again, Michelle. Hang on, give me 1 second. Statue mode. Okay, I'm back. Oh. Well, my technician guy who's supposed to fix my internet never showed up today. So do y'all mind if I troubleshoot with customer support off to the side? It takes him like 5 minutes to respond to anything I say to him anyway. Y'all don't mind, right? 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 I'm just stalling while I get it set up. These web pages need to load faster. That's what they need to do. In the meantime, just enjoy the head pats on Michelle. They are good head pats, are they not? Wow, my internet's going extra bonkers right now. Usually at least I can open the chat support really quick. What is this doing? Hello? Internet, I'm trying to make content. Please, function? Maybe he's like fixing it right now and he just hasn't told me. Has the stream broken? Has it like broken apart at any point and I just haven't noticed? Alright, whatever. Alright, it's not meant to be right now. I'll wait till later. But I can't wait too long because by the time I'm done streaming, their customer support chat will be closed. You wouldn't think it would close because they're all based in India or whatever. So it's the middle of the day over there. But nope, it closes at like midnight. They say tough luck. Try again during business hours. Dang. Oh. I simply saw her as a person, as a girl. I say, ha ha ha. Well, what do you know? It looks like I am the bad guy. A bad guy. And you're right saying... No, I've simply seen much worse. You know, you kind of remind me of her. I do? I mean, you're much more personable than her, but... what's the word? It's not just the way you look, but there's something a little different than everyone else about you. Like an aura or something. I'm not sure. ... I say to you. I'm sorry if I offended you. I wasn't trying to insult you or anything. But, I mean, like yesterday, you were talking like a prophet. I'm almost beginning to think that maybe you really did see a vision from God. Even with all the grown-up talk... Enough with all the grown-up talk already. Oh, she's back. Grown-up talk already. You lost me ages ago. Oh, yeah, sorry. Who cares if Michelle is a saint or a prophet or the archangel himself? Michelle is my second brother. Besides, he doesn't look all that weird to me. How dare you? I take pride in how weird I look. The saintess is probably just an ordinary girl too. I'm big enough now that I won't think badly of her no matter what she looks like. You are, yeah. And when she's free and feeling better again, maybe we can get together and bake something. That would be lots of fun. She'll forgive you, I'm sure of it. You know, maybe we shouldn't be talking about this so loudly. Wouldn't want anyone to overhear us. You think so? Why is... Gosh dang internet problems. Oh, right, sorry. Oh. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. But everyone's so busy prepping for the festival, I'm sure we're fine. Better safe than sorry, though. As you say, dearest Mel. So, Michelle, are you here to help with prep? No, I was hoping I could find some time to talk with the nun. With all the people coming and going, she's going to have her hands full until the festival starts. Oh, that's unfortunate. Is it that important to talk with her? Oh, by the way, I did add some new point redeems. I don't know if you've looked at them, chat, but there's like 3 new ones in there. Maybe it's just 2. I know it's at least 2. She may... Nope, not Nelly. She may be able to give us information that could assist us in acquiring the second key. The second key? You're not saying she's involved too, are you? By my estimation, she doesn't know anything. She is, however, very much connected to the swordsman. Much like you acted to help your sister, I believe the nun is his driving force. Are you serious? I find that hard to believe. I mean, she's such a loving, charitable woman. And he's, well, a savage brute. A beast, you might say. A murderer. It has to be her, though. Have you ever seen the two of them at the same place at the same time? Wait, have you ever seen the two of them acting particularly close? Never. She's kind of everyone. I've seen them talking once or twice, sure. But she wasn't acting any differently than she does around anyone else. It certainly didn't seem like they had anything going on. Dot dot dot. Maybe they're hiding it? Surely there's something between them. I would certainly presume so. Nuns aren't allowed to be romantically involved, so they could have a secret tryst. It's time for everyone's favorite guest! Cheese Louise collab featuring the Google Dictionary person.
Tryst.
Tryst. That was very loud. A forbidden romance! How exciting! Ha ha ha. So you need to talk with her then, Michelle? Leave it to me. You can do it? Well, right now she's showing people how to make decorations, weaving straw into crowns and flowers and other things. You know, nun stuff. I know how to make them too, so I could take her place teaching for a little. I appreciate it, but if anyone should be offering to help, it's me. There's a bunch of them already done, like over there, hanging off the tree branches. Can you make those? They're very intricately designed. We'd have to be really good at weaving to make those, let alone teach other people how. Did this stream crash? No, it's okay. Just my monitor that crashed. Interesting. You should take her up on her offer. You're right. Your assistance would be greatly appreciated. You got it. I'll let her know you want to talk, so just hold tight. And you, dearest Belle, are coming with me. You get to help make decorations. Oh, I'm not so good at this stuff, though. No, I said you're coming, that's all there is to it. With me as your teacher, you'll be a pro in no time. Yeah, alright, you win, let's go. Huh. Interesting that predictions can only have 2 results. Interesting. Streamer or a mod will need to confirm the outcome within 24 hours. The prediction submission window. Once you start prediction, you cannot change it except to delete it or close submissions. If an outcome isn't selected or the prediction is deleted, all channel points will be returned to participating viewers. Mods who have voted will not be able to choose the outcome. Interesting. There, I started a prediction. The answer to it should be obvious. It's just 3 points. Nellie seems to be in good shape. It doesn't look like last night caused any problems for them. I'm relieved. Wait, what? Weird. When I click the predict button, it does a weird thing. I don't think that's what it's supposed to do. I believe you can. No, Lucky Bucky! It's not possible! You're wasting channel points if you vote yes. Hopefully they can continue down this path. They'll be fine, I'm sure. I pray that they will be. Now, we should have a little time before the nun is available to talk, so I would really like to find some shade. Oh, can't go back now. Oh. Stupid head pat's still there. You got this, little guy. Well, I'll try. Hopefully they'll go to someone deserving of them. I don't think that's how channel points work. But don't worry, I won't confirm the result until the end of the stream. Because it said I have 24 hours to confirm a result. Now, we should have a little time before the nun is available to talk, so I'd really like to find some shade. Ah, is it pretty bright out today? Geez, when are you going to get Masters in Pokemon Unite? Probably sometime after I start playing it, which will be, I don't know. That's very dependent. Alright, let me level with you, alright? 2D debut is 3 weeks from now. So that's 2 more weekends of normal streaming before then. So within that time, I want to finish Doki Doki Blue Skies and Fatamoru and my Amiibo tournament, but that'll be done tomorrow. If I can hopefully finish Fatamoru and Blue Skies within these next 2 weeks, and I want to use that, like this weekend and next weekend, and then I want to use that one extra weekend to play Sonic 06. So after that, I have Week of Cheese, so that's 2 more weekends that are already scheduled. And then after that, we can do something in Pokemon Unite. I don't know. I also don't really want to play it. Though I've been having an urge to play Phasmophobia, but I don't actually have any time with which to play it. Is it pretty bright out today? I thought you could see through my eyes. I can, yes. I can see what's going on, just not as clearly as you. Not enough to tell how strong the sun is, for example. It is a good game. Pokemon Unite is? I suppose I haven't played it, so I cannot say one way or the other. Unless you're talking about Phasmophobia. I can see what's going on, just not as clear as you. Not enough to tell how strong the sun is, for example. It's good and I'm a god at it. Yeah, but I don't want to get top tier and then lose to people that are pay to win. No Phasmophobia? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my last Phasmophobia stream, I didn't really get a feel of the game because I was just following Eevee. So I didn't really, like, learn how it works. And also it had a 0% chance of scaring me. I think if I played alone, it might scare me. Then again, I am planning some stuff for October, so maybe Phasmophobia will be something that shows up in October. But my current feelings on Phasmophobia is that it's ungodly slow and boring. see. Are you alright? I'm fine. I say, but the backs of my eyes are starting to hurt. 2 days now, well, with hardly a cloud in sight. Yeah, you tell him, birds. Get him, Zaya. Get him, Valor. Chirpy, chirpy, chew. No, fade slower. I wasn't done. Oh my gosh. I hate this website. Never mind. Ah, there you are. I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. Oh, we're getting all the music callbacks, huh? No, no worries. I apologize for pulling you away from your duties at such a busy time. After that little surprise this morning, I figured you must really have something you want to say. I do, something very important. And if possible, I would like to discuss it with you somewhere more private. Let me guess. You're going to propose to me? Now, you should know better than that. I am a servant of God the Father. He is the only companion I am permitted to have. No, I just want to... I know, I'm kidding. I just wanted to tease you a bit. Can I redeem my own hydration check? Aha! Ah. Good stuff. I just wanted to tease you for a bit. I can't be away for very long, though, alright? I will do my best to keep it short. Okay, let's head inside and find a room then. After you. May I ask you something, Giselle? What? Yes, what is it? Is there something about me that makes people want to tease me? No, not at all. Who would ever give you that idea? Hey. I've been in this conversation before. If you say so. This guitar about to go nuts, though. Alright, you have my undivided attention. Make yourself comfortable and speak whenever you're ready. Wait, can I redeem my own sound alerts too?
That's no good.
Ow, that's really loud. Good to know. I'm here to help those in need. My ears are at your service. The good, the bad, the ugly, tell me anything and everything. You're a nun. You should probably be a little more particular with your conversation topics. What's wrong? Nothing. I actually want to talk about you rather than myself. About me? You, or the people you associate with, I suppose. Are you acquaintances with the Asian swordsman? The Lord's bodyguard? I mean, I know of him, but I can't say I know terribly much about him. What? I was under the impression you were quite intimate with him. Did someone tell you we were? No, that was just the feeling I had. Remember, I am a nun. Whatever you think you saw, you were probably imagining. I'm not allowed to give any man special treatment, let alone be intimate with one. Yeah, because no nun has ever broken their vows. There's something between you two, though. What? What do you mean? Something between us? Maybe you should try telling her what we know about him here. Try telling her what we know about. His primary motivation is to keep her church running after all. Is he not here to keep this church, your church, in operation? Is he what? Did he tell you he was? He did. Oh, really? That's a little... No, that's quite surprising. I hardly ever see him talking to anyone. Are you friends with him? Perhaps acquaintances would be... Perhaps acquaintances would be a better word. Ah, well, he seems to be a nice enough fellow. One smart fellow. He felt smart. Are you really not close with him at all? Nope. So if he told you he was trying to protect this church, it would have to be out of a sense of gratitude, nothing more. Gratitude for... A while back, he was in a pretty bad place in life, and I gave him some food. This was when I wasn't all the way out here, but at a church in the city. There were other nuns there too, as I recall. Right. We also served as an orphanage, so it was us and a ton of children. I've since fallen out of touch with them, though. But as servants of God, it is our responsibility to offer assistance to those in need, which is exactly what I did for him. No special treatment. I just did the right thing. So, whatever you think you saw between us, there's nothing there. You're Pauline, though, aren't you? Pauline, that was her name. No, my name is Marie. Marie? How can this be? How can she not be her? Well, I mean, they could just have different names, but still be the same reincarnated thing. Marie, that sounds a lot like a name we heard behind the third door. Oh! Oh, yeah. Wait, wasn't that Maria? Or was it Marie? I forget. But I don't think they're the same person. I concur. There's no guarantee everyone's name has to be the same. Mel's and Nellie's were, which just made us think they all would be. Yeah, I have a feeling Jacopo's name is not going to be the same. That's true. And on the subject of assumptions, it's possible her connection to the swordsman is also a flawed one. Because again, all we have to go on is Mel and Nellie. Although in Morgana's story, I'm pretty sure he said something along the lines of doing what he did to keep her church running. Is he not referring to this woman? I should get back to the courtyard then. Nellie won't be able to handle everything on her own. It would be great if you could help with the preparations too. Well, 1 second. There's absolutely nothing going on between you. Why can't you just accept the answer I've given you? I don't like being so blunt, but you're really overstepping your bounds. I said there's nothing and there's nothing. Well, I wouldn't be overstepping my bounds if there was nothing. Checkmate. Atheists. What do I say? Except you're welcome. She leaves now, it won't be... Ah! Oh, buddy! Thank you for the raid! How's it going? You finished your phasmophobia? Hang on, I have a command for this, right?
Hey!
SO.
Listen.
Oh. Phantomy, thank you for the follow. Let's see. I've never done the shout out command before. Hopefully it works. Just gotta make sure to spell your name right. Yeah, there we go. How did the How'd ghost hunting go? Did you catch all the ghosts? You got spooked? I wish I could get spooked by Phasmophobia. Last time I played it, I was not engaged, I guess. But I think if I play it by myself sometime, it may spook me. You got spooked and died your first hunt. How's Fata Morgana? It's good. It's going very slow. The story's just very long. It's very, very long. It is very good so far, though. If I had to criticize it, which I don't have to, but if I had to, I would say just like I don't know, a good third of the scenes that exist could just be cut out, just to make it shorter. But you know. But yeah, very interesting story. You're deranged. Yeah. What do I say? If she leaves now, it won't be easy getting another chance to talk to her. We're like doing some weird time travel stuff right now, I think. I'm not sure if it's actually time travel. She's just mad because there's no H scenes. No! No! Just because my favorite visual novel is Fate Stay Night and it has H scenes does not mean that that's what I want. I've read others that don't. No, Evie, that's not even true. Don't you say this. Will I be able to get him to tell me the story without having her on my side, though? Will I be able to get his key? Maybe you could try talking to him with Mel there. The two of you together could convince him to give up his key. Can't believe you cheese. What? No. Technically, I should delete that comment because it's inappropriate. But I'll leave it. Still not true, though. The two of you together could convince him to give up his key. Together, we can show the world what we can do. When I encountered his shadow in the mansion, he told me that if I had mentioned the key to him in the past. You added lolly to the Automod whitelist, so I should be able to say hentai. That does not make sense. I do not disagree with that, or I do not agree with that point. But I also have Automod on like super high for like sexual stuff, and apparently it still doesn't feel like catching that. So whatever. I don't feel like fighting with it right now. You would have cut off my head from my shoulders on the spot. Then we should try to find the Lord first instead? I think I'll try to shake her up. Take a leap of faith on there being something between them. Happy now? I should really get going. Hold on, just one last thing. Also, this Fatamoru did have stuff I had to censor. I had to throw up the old ferret censor. And it's annoying to have to do that. So your point's so moot right now, Evie. I can't even with you right now. It's not an H scene. She was naked. Yes? Would it be possible for you to grant me access to the observation tower? Also, she was an adult, so wasn't something interesting for you. You stop that right now. You stop it. I'm gonna give people the wrong idea. The tower? Why? Because the Lord and his bodyguard are keeping someone imprisoned at the top of it. Oh. Alright, we're just gonna come out with it, I guess. They've locked up a girl with miracle blood. It's not very appropriate to joke about things like that. I am not joking. The medicine you are handing out, that's real human blood. What proof do you have? I have someone else who can corroborate my story. And what proof do you have that they're telling the truth? When you hear what he has to say, you'll know. But the greatest proof is his key. Sorry, but there's no way I can believe someone's being imprisoned here. Your claims are an affront to not only the good people who give their time, money, and hard work for the church, but to God himself. Open the door and you can see for yourself. I can't. I don't have the keys. And does that not seem the slightest bit unusual to you? Does it not make you think that they may be hiding something? No, because I know what's being kept in the tower. A wolverine! It's really vicious, so they keep it up in the tower. The observation tower is the Lord's personal property. He stores his money and valuables there because the church is less likely to be broken into than his manor. His money? Even thieves fear God. As long as they believe in him. So you can understand why he would want to keep his property here. Man, olden times has such weird logic, like, I'm a thief and I kill people and steal their stuff. But if I did that to the church, then I would incur God's wrath. But if I do it to some rando, then God doesn't care. What? God cares if you do it to a rando? What are you talking about? Does that actually make sense, though? If he's so afraid of thieves, surely he can afford to hire guards. He doesn't like keeping guards around. Why not? Haven't you heard? There have been several failed assassination attempts. The Lord is not a bad man. Well, he can just be rather aggressive in his work, which has a tendency to make a man enemies, some of whom want to see him dead. And keeping his wealth at hand only increases that risk. Now are you satisfied? Insist all you like, but he's not keeping the money in the tower. He's not keeping money in the tower. He's got a #1 victory royale. Are you after the Lord's wealth? Is that what this is about? Well, again, I don't like being so blunt, but who do you think I'm more likely to believe? The Lord, who has been supporting me in this church, or you, who showed up out of nowhere demanding me to open up the door? I didn't demand you open the door because I know you can't. I'm telling the truth. There's a dying girl in that tower. I'm sorry, and I don't want to do this, but if you keep this up, I'm going to have to call the guards. I really must be going now. The swordsman. He helped imprison the girl in the tower so we could get the money necessary to keep your church up and running. With your help, we could stop this. Take some time to cool off. Yeah, what are you so heated for, Michelle? Calm down already. Would have killed her to be a little more open-minded? I mean, she's just trying to give the people that she's familiar with the benefit of the doubt, but yeah. I really hope she considers the possibility we're telling the truth, even just a little bit. Is she so defensive because she trusts the Lord that much? Or is her trust in the swordsman? Or maybe it's simply because she doesn't trust me. Yo, what if she's both Pauline and Maria? And she reincarnated in 2 of the stories because Morgana felt bad about what happened to her in the 2nd story, so she came back in the 3rd story and messed up Jacopo's stuff. Maybe. I think I'll head back to the courtyard. I need some time to consider our next move. That's a good idea. And there might be something Mel and Nellie can do to help too. Perhaps. Perhaps. Wait. What is the perhaps meme again? I forget what it actually is. Oh, it's the barnyard cow. There's an image associated with that. I never liked the barnyard movie or the cartoon. I thought they were bad. With the nun denying any involvement with this horseman, and him being so inscrutable, I find myself at a complete loss as to how to get about crossing the wall, standing in the way of getting the truth out of him. My mind brings me back to the events of the second door, the most savage of the three tragedies. The things he did then were undeniably inhuman. Oh, what have I done? I was trying to scroll up and down chat. I goofed. Which makes me wonder if his perspective on these events would have any influence on Morgana's perception of him. If at all, positive influence seems the less likely. A positive influence. Was he man or was he beast? If nothing else, he wanted to be human in the beginning. What was it that he truly desired? If he hadn't been under Morgana's curse, would he have wanted to be the same killer he was? Hey! You be quiet, Zaya. Or Valor. I forget which one makes noise. Evie, which one makes noise? Is it the third one that I can never remember? Both of them do? Okay. Blinded by the light. Blinding sunlight drags me from my thoughts. Oh, that was the whole second day, huh? We didn't accomplish nothing. A radiance brighter, more intense than any I've been under today. Or rather, it's probably more in my mind interpreting it that way because my eyes can't handle burp anymore. Erg. In a matter of moments, all I can see is white. Michelle? Are you alright? I feel a sharp pain, like someone's yanking at the back of my eyes. I'm fine. I just need some shade. Giselle's voice fades away. From somewhere, I think I can hear her calling my name, but instead of sound, all that reaches me is more pain. Echo. Then the world starts tilting toward me. No, not the world. It's me who's falling. Ah. Giselle, help! I'm falling and I can't get up. Did we get thrown out a window or what? I'm not at the mansion? Where am I? There. Morgana? You're awake. Morgana? What are you doing here? Does my appearance disturb you? That is to be expected, I suppose. I am hardly what you would call attractive, after all. I mean, you don't look too bad, to be fair, to be honest. Morgana. How do you know my name? What? Oh, did we travel in the furtherer past? How do I know your name? I came to save you. Where is this? Aren't you in the... Huh? What just happened? I tried to say observation tower, and my voice completely disappeared. That's the secret word of the day. You're not allowed to say observation tower. Good luck. Where is this? I'm not sure how you couldn't know. This is the witch's cottage by the lake. Alright, I'm not giving her this face anymore. This is clearly pre-deranged Morgana. This is the witch's cottage by the lake. I found you unconscious outside my door, so I presumed you came here in search of my herbal medication. Unconscious? Outside her door? Knocking on my chamber door? Your arm. What? This is before she lost her arm. Does that mean travel even further in the before times? Or could this be... You must get yourself far away from this place, Morgana. Better yet, escape to another country entirely. These... Michelle, these sentences really deserve exclamation marks. Not periods. Where did that come from? I have no means of survival if I leave. In that case, beware of two men who will come to visit you. You must not open the door for them. What do you mean? Michelle, you know that she doesn't know about that there were two of them at the time. She thought it was just Mel. They're a haired boy and a... Why do I lose my voice for all the most important details? Is this really the cottage by the lake? Are you sure it's not a cabin by the shore? It's very different. Take a look out the window and see for yourself. There's nothing there. Nothing outside the window. No, that's not exactly right. A reddish black fog. Yo, Monica got us. We're in Monica's classroom. Churns beyond the window. A pretty lake, is it not? Not that I have any place to be talking about beauty. Now I understand. This isn't the real world. You think so? Just Monica. True. It is your world then, Morgana? Or is it a world within our dreams? May I ask who you are? I once spent much time at your side. This is also very strange. It was always you who was talking to me, and now you don't even know my name. Shall we talk for a bit, Morgana? If you're going to try to convince me to leave, I won't have it. And please, watch what you say. There's something very unsettling about your choice of words. As you wish. In that case, let's talk about ourselves. For so long, I fought to fend off the things you said. Not because I had any particular dislike for you, but because I was afraid of how entrancing the sound of your voice was. I empathized with the feeling seething through your words, and that understanding almost allowed them to consume me. There was a mysterious magnetism to your voice. And as emotionally unstable as I was at the time, I couldn't possibly have withstood giving in to it. You're saying my voice is unpleasant? Not at all. It was beautiful. Frighteningly so. I want to try again. I want you to tell me about yourself. The things you see and feel. I will not be telling you or anyone else about myself. Because they would have to be inhuman to empathize with you. In that case, we can start with me instead. Honestly, I don't want to talk about myself either. Because it makes me feel pitiful, worthless. It's a story I would rather pretend never happened. And it's not a story I can tell just anyone. But you can tell me? Indeed. I was born into this world female. What? From a young age, being a girl felt somehow wrong, and as I grew older, my body developed like a boy's. Not entirely, though. My body is incomplete. I'm missing one thing every man is supposed to have. A pee-pee. I'm sorry. The chains drove my mother to madness, and she hid me away. For I was unfit to be in the presence of others. That was when I was 14 years old, and that marked the end of any semblance of normalcy in my life. Morgana, you once told me that our fates were decided before birth, both yours and mine alike. I spent my whole life rejecting that notion, insisting I was a normal person, fighting to prove I was indeed male. I need a cough drop. Oh. The cough has been dropped. The drop has been coughed. I got a cough drop, guys. But now that it's all over, I think you were right. My fate was always set in stone. Or perhaps if I had stopped trying to fight it, if I had shut up and accepted it, I could have lived a longer life. I could have not left Giselle behind. Do you regret your choice? No, I do not. No matter what could have been, I had to hold my ground. I had to keep shouting, because if I hadn't, it would have rendered my very existence meaningless. No matter what misfortune the decision may have brought, I must not regret it. Everyone has some principle, some belief, some fundamental aspect of themselves they must always stand in unwavering support of. Or perhaps must not lose sight of would be a better way to put it. For if we do, we lose sight of ourselves. For most people, these beliefs have probably been internalized so deeply they aren't even aware they hold them. But what we carry inside us is unique. Difficult for other people to understand, to accept, forcing us to walk a path of solitude and persecution. I believe you genuinely do have miraculous powers. And who knows, maybe your blood is special too, but I think your real power lies in your voice, in its ability to enchant anyone who hears it. Doesn't work on everyone. Does not work on Jacopo. But it was something you were born with, not something you asked for. Was it not? I am a saint, and the daughter of God. That is the lot I was given, and that is the path I must walk. If I stray from that path, or stop walking, I will no longer be myself. It would make me worthless. We mustn't lament the solitude we were dealt. Maybe not. But I think that if either of us had someone, even one person who accepted us, it would have caused us to see the world in a much different light. I know you had people like that, who treated you like a regular girl. But they're gone now. And have you ever leaned on their memory? It comes back to me from time to time. But even then, they were different than me. They were so full of kindness, so very human. And while they taught me to experience their joy, not even they could change what I ultimately am. I left my humanity behind far too early in my life. And what about you? Do you have anyone special? I do. And do they treat you like a normal person? She does. However, you still know that you're different, that you can't fit in with everyone else, that you're abnormal. You do, don't you? very conscious of that fact. That on a fundamental level, I am still great. And that so long as I am who I am, that will always be so. Nevertheless, her acceptance allowed me to step onto the path she walked. A path wide enough even for me, despite my abnormality. You are, I expect, only half right about that. You're a man capable of making compromises, with a spirit strong enough to try to walk the path of humanity, while still being an outsider to it. I could never do that. Someone could be standing there, some ordinary but incredibly kind and accepting person, holding their hand out for me, and I don't think I could take it. Because I know that if I do, it will only bring more pain. Pekka. So if I am to take anyone's hand, it must be someone inhuman. Someone fundamentally abnormal. And not just mentally or emotionally, but on a deeper level, intrinsically different. Morgana. Maybe you could do it. Maybe you could understand even the tiniest bit of my fate. You could do that, couldn't you? Then do it. Understand me. Empathize with me. Take some of the weight off of my back. Morgana. I have every intention of doing anything I can. But you have to understand. I'm not from this time, Morgana. I cannot promise you I will be around for much longer. So instead, take as much time as you need to find someone who will accept you. And with them, slowly bring yourself back onto the path of humanity. It will not be easy, I know. Constant fear at the looks people give you, dreading the things they think and feel about you, terrified by the thought they might abandon you at any moment. The ever-present anxiety about whether you're able to fit in with them. But I know you can do it. I know you can bring yourself back to a place you can love, like what you had 4 years ago. You really are. Michelle. You may think that talking to my past self can change something, but you're sorely mistaken. Nothing of the girl you see there remains. Poke and prod at the past all you like. Won't change anything, my dear. It's all too far gone to have any effect. Then why'd you make me talk to her then? Also, that BGM was awesome. I really liked that BGM. I really like that type where it's like, I don't know how to put it. It really reminds me of the ending song from Fate Hollow Ataraxia. It gives me such a good feeling. It's like a bittersweet triumph that it has. Even though obviously that scene was not bittersweet triumph, but that's the feeling that BGM gives me. And I like it. Michelle, are you there? Are you alright? Get up, Michelle, please. Oh, thank goodness, you're awake. Did I pass out? Ah, you're awake. Are you okay? Did you hit your head? Nellie. You gave everyone a big scare, dearest Michelle. All of a sudden you were on the ground. You were just on the ground. Were you feeling unwell? Oh, wait. Did Michelle pass out, like, while making decorations or something? No, I just have a natural sensitivity to sunlight. I apologize for any concern I caused you. Sorry for worrying you too, Giselle. I for that rather shameful display. No need to apologize. Like you said, you're sensitive to sunlight. I'm just glad you're alright, Michelle. If anything, I should be the one apologizing for putting so much pressure on you. I had no idea it was so bright out. As long as you're not sick or anything. So you're feeling better now? My head still hurts a little, but yes, I'm fine. What time is it? Almost supper time. Which means I'd better get back to the cottage. Was I really out for that long? At least you woke up before supper. I should get going, though. See you tomorrow, Michelle. Good night, Nellie. Tomorrow. Is that the day before Morgan's supposed to die? Morgana? Oh, not Morgan. Our time is limited enough as it is. That said, Giselle, I saw Morgana. You? What do you mean? How? I don't know if it was the world of her creation or simply a dream, but in it I spoke with Morgana when she was still alive. What was she like? What was she like? Not like the Morgana we know now. Not someone who seems to feed off hatred. So she was a saint in life, like Mel described her. Though I got the impression being a saint was more like a chain around her ankle, the only way she was able to derive meaning from her life. Not to mention the utter sense of solitude brought about by the knowledge that no one like her would ever come into her life. Do you think she wanted to break free from the chains then? Even if she were able to, she would never be able to return to anything resembling normal. Much like I will never have a normal body. Although... Oh, you're awake. That's good. What, you came to check up on me? Don't act so surprised. I'm plenty capable of showing concern for others. That said, no, that's actually not why I'm here. What the heck? I care about people. But not you right now. Anyway. He looks pale. I know you're not feeling well. But if you're up to it, would you mind joining me for supper? I don't know why you would make such a big deal about asking me to... He's the one asking. I think he's getting suspicious. Well, I hope he means Bestia, not Jacopo. I see. I apologize for not handling my encounter with him better. Don't be. If he was sure I was playing him, I wouldn't be here. So don't blame yourself. Though, I would still appreciate if you came. Absolutely. Turning him down would only give him more reason to be suspicious. True enough. I'll do my best to not let anything slip. You try and do the same, alright? Of course. Well, let's get going then. Excuse me. Could the nun have told him what I said to her? Whatever this is about, we don't want to keep him waiting. Be on your guard. I will. Sorry, I'm distracted by a thing. Here he is. I see that. I've been waiting. I saved you a couple seats, so go on. Sit down. Oh no. Oh no, it's Boys Club. Wait, this isn't Boys Club yet. Is it? This is unbearable. What's the matter, Mel? You've hardly touched your food. Lost your appetite? I've never been a very big eater. No? Then why don't you give the rest to your friend here? It's a bit bland, but it's passable. Wouldn't you say? This pressure is nothing if not overwhelming. How does he expect anyone to eat with air so tense? Gosh dang it. I hate you, CenturyLink. I mean, my undisclosed ISP. Gosh dang it. Alright, I'll call them tomorrow. Gosh dang. Oh, it's frustrating. Okay. And Mel refused to even look at him. Considering he's the reason Mel's involved in this at all, I can understand not wanting to make eye contact. Or even be in the same room. Are you not going to eat either? Don't worry, there's no poison in it. The thought never crossed my mind. Why would you think I would be concerned about my meal being poisoned? It was only a joke. It was funny. Laugh. I don't see the Lord anywhere. He's gone back to his manor. I thought you were his bodyguard? He is a lord. He has more than one guard. Why? Why did you invite us to supper? Is there any reason I shouldn't have? There are plenty. Such as? Like... I imagine anyone would feel a bit overwhelmed dining with the Lord's personal bodyguard. Like that. There's lots of reasons, like I hate you. In fact, I'm surprised you two knew each other at all. Let alone were on good enough terms to share supper together. You haven't told this man anything, have you, Mel? Nothing. All I told him was that you were the Lord's bodyguard. I see. I mean, that's kind of true. We basically tell Mel what we already knew, and he was like, what the heck? But he didn't really, like, reveal the information to us. You want to know what kind of terms we're on? Well, we're accomplices. Such a shame this was how your reunion had to turn out. You finally get to see him again, only to learn he's a criminal. Wait, what are you... Wait, crime? What crimes might you be referring to? Take a guess. What sort of atrocities do you think we're committing? Answer that very carefully, Michelle. What is he doing? Why would he tell you that? He wants to gauge my reaction, I assume. I have to choose my words carefully. I can't say too much, but I won't get anywhere saying nothing either. How should I handle this? I have no idea. You know, that would have been a great spot for the occasional player interaction. I don't mind an opportunity for a dead end. Although I guess I don't know being the correct answer would be kind of lame. All I'm asking you to do is guess. Just say the first thing that comes to mind. You're putting me on the spot, telling me my friend is a criminal and asking me to guess his crime? Did you honestly think you would get any sort of answer out of me? You make a fair point. Then allow me to change the question. If you found out a friend of yours was a criminal, would you be able to be their friend? That question makes you uncomfortable too? Consider it sort of sideshow to liven up our meal. Don't take it too seriously. It would depend on if they feel guilty about what they've done, and if they have any intention to make penance for their crimes. And Mel, well, he's someone who would be ashamed of any wrongdoing he might or might not have participated in. I see. What about you? If you had done something wrong, something you knew to be wrong, would you be ashamed? Would you make penance? Maybe, maybe not. You have one hell of a friend here, Mel. What a hell of a friend Michelle is to Mel and Nellie. And we're gone. I don't know, I just wanted to rhyme a little bit. Leave me alone. I have the right, I have the God-given right to rhyme as I please. Michelle, that was your name, wasn't it? Do you have any other friends? I don't have any... many, no. Any in this land? No, why do you ask? I don't have any friends here either. Or maybe I never had any at all. But maybe he wants to be your friend, Michelle. Ask you out on a play date. Somehow I doubt that. Yeah, I guess not. Any family? I left home some time ago. Are they too far to visit regularly? Boy, that's a hard word to pronounce. Regularly? It's tough. If you're being lazy with your mouth movements, then you do regularly. Regularly. Why do you want to know? I'm in a similar situation myself. I thought it might be nice to find some common ground. I find it difficult to take him at his word. So you made the long journey all the way out here so you could see him? That I did. This is just a small detour in his travels. That's what you told me, isn't it? That's right. How very gracious of you to go so far out of your way for him. Oh, and Mel, I have a question for you as well. What kind of question? Think of it like a little game. You're standing on the edge of a cliff. On your left is your sister, and on your right arm, and on your right, him. They're both about to fall. This is why only fools are heroes, Mel. You can only save one of them. Whose hand do you grab? Surely this isn't the first time you've heard this scenario proposed. No, I heard it from the Green Goblin. It's not real, it's just hypothetical. Don't take it so seriously. Come on, it's just a game. You know that, right? You don't need to answer. As he said, I am only here to see him. When I heard there was going to be a festival, I requested permission to remain until then. If that displeases you for any reason, I apologize. But hypothetical or not, a question like that makes me uncomfortable for everyone involved. Or are you trying to make him feel cornered? Not at all. It was merely a question. I never meant to make him uncomfortable. My apologies. Now, I suppose I should take my leave, as it seems my presence makes it hard to enjoy the food. Relax, I'm not staying here tonight. I won't get in the way of your reunion anymore. You said you would be here until the Harvest Festival? They're supposed to be putting on quite the impressive event. Look forward to it. May I ask you one thing before you go? What do you think of the nun? Are you very close to her? I am not close to anyone. Alright, tell me honestly, chat. Are my voices for Beastia and Michelle different enough that you can tell them apart? Or do they basically sound the same? So, yeah, thank you. I was hoping to handle it better than that. They sound like cheese. Well, I mean... That... I'm not sure I'm capable of producing a voice that does not sound like cheese. Unless I get out my voice filter. Do you want me to do that? But I just can't seem to keep it together around him. I'm really sorry. I can hardly blame you. Thanks. There's something really unsettling about him. I can't say I disagree. What was the deal with that question anyway? Yes? Yes, you want me to use my voice changer? Let's see. I can do it. What was the deal with that question anyway? The cliff one? Yeah. I think it's best if you don't linger on it. Can you swap? Can you swap to cheese that for 2 minutes? I mean... Voice changer equals good stream, 10 out of 10 always. Yeah, I suppose I could swap to cheese that for 2 minutes. It's half an hour if you use your points, but I guess 2 minutes is fine. Let me just click some buttons.
Hello! Hello, it is I. Wait, it's a little delayed. Hang on. I can fix it. Voice mod. Where are you at? Hello. Okay. Wait, is that better? I'm not sure if it is. I guess it's good enough. Anyway, you look at it. Nope, it's not. I can't talk like this. Hold on. One second. Where'd it go? Oi. Oi. Come here, little so and such. Where'd it go? It has vanished, but it's still working. Why am I British? Now that... What have I done?
Okay, voice mod's being real jankular. It needs to update or something. But we'll come back to that. Anyway, you look at it, he has to be... Never mind. Anyway, keep your eye out. You probably want to be extra careful tonight. After all that, I'm scared he might be up to something. Those chickens are up to something. Ah! There's no saying where he actually went. Oh my god. Fatamoru, why do you have to be a full screen game? You're making this very difficult for me. I'm with Mel. I have a bad feeling about what he might do. After a conversation like that, you'd be crazy not to be on alert. That would be wise, yes. I plan to head straight back to my room. Yeah, that sounds like...
Are you better? That's not better. Why is it doing this? Why? 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 Your eyes hypnotized. Now? Is that... not really. This has been better in the past. It's just very slightly delayed, which makes it hard to talk. Which drives me crazy. It's crazy. How about now? Is that better? I think that's better. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Do you really think we'll be able to get this cave? I still can't bring myself to believe there's anything between him and the scientists. And the Lord's pretty much always inaccessible. Does the Lord say anything when you're all alone together? Such as? Anything at all? Something to give me some idea of what kind of person he is? Sorry, I've got nothing. I usually keep my mouth shut when I'm with them, but they hardly talk to each other either. I see. Sorry. I'm pretty sure you've already heard this, but the Lord's an incredibly suspicious man. I'm not sure he's capable of trusting anyone at all. Well, it's not really a situation where I can go up and ask him about his personal life. Okay, cheese, that's over. I'm done.
Hello? There we go. Eating some of my hotkeys. It's okay. Was it everything you dreamed of, Evie? All the scuff and all? Oh yeah, I was gonna use voice mod for for Beastia, which I may or may not have a... Oh god! Pressing bad buttons. Yes, I needed to show my cousin. You know there's VODs. You could have just shown one of them. But I'm streaming your stream. Yeah, but still. You still... Anyway, now I have to get voice mod back open in case Beastia shows back up. Ugh. Woe is I. Woe is cheese. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. In the meantime, let's see what I accidentally skipped. Get
Out of here.
Alright. Where? I skipped a bunch. I'm sorry. Why is control move forward? I do that for hotkeys. Where was I? So it's not really a situation where I can go up and ask him about his personal life. After several failed assassination attempts, among other things, he's just grown to be suspicious of everyone around him. If someone's walking up to him and he even thinks they might, well, try something, that's all it takes for him to have them beheaded. As a person, his reputation's awful, but he has done a ton to improve the city's economy, so the merchants and artisans think he's alright. And out of curiosity, what is the Lord's name? Huh? Oh, you don't know that either? His name is Jean Francois?
France was called François Mitterrand. So how do you pronounce it with the typical French pronunciation, François?
François. Jean-François Bagnon. Or Jacopo for short. I'm going to kill you. Why? I wanted to know how it was pronounced. I didn't do it to annoy you. Can't play both at the same time. You didn't need to. You just needed to find one of my old VODs and send it to her. That's all you needed to do. It's really easy. It's the ones with cheesette on the thumbnail. That name doesn't fit him at all. Not one bit. He does not look like a Jean-François. Who's that? Evie, you literally just requested cheesette. I can scroll up and see it. Actually, I don't even have to scroll up. It's still on screen for me. Yep. Could that mean he's not the Lord then? No, the Lord is the only other person who did enough to earn Morgana's wrath and be on the receiving end of her reconstruction wish. It has to be him. But between this and the nun being named Marie, things are starting to get a bit muddled. Hold on a second. I think I've heard the name Barnier somewhere. There was a diary in the library where I lived in the mansion, as I recall. Written by someone named Barnier. Actually, now that I think about it, that same diary also showed up in Mel's next life. In it, he was complaining about not having gotten the larger of the family estates. And a bad harvest, I think. That was one of the books your family sent you, right? Actually, that was the one book they didn't. It was already in the library when I arrived. You think he could have written it? He who must not be named? Jean-François? And here I thought it was just the scribblings of a disgruntled noble. If the book really is that old, I'm amazed it was in such good condition for so long. We can't be more than 100 years behind our own time, so it's not inconceivable it would be in good shape then. But Mel came back many hundreds of years after that. It's almost like it was frozen in time. Boy, I wonder if that's how the mansion works. That's crazy. You know, I think time actually may have been stopped during the times the mansion wasn't present in the living world. I kept it clean, yes. But one person going around dusting wouldn't be enough to keep her from falling into disrepair over hundreds of years. Just what on earth is that mansion? You're asking that question now. This is also part of Morgana's miracle. What's the matter? You've just been standing there staring off into space. Oh, sorry, I'm talking to the girl in my head. I mean, I got lost in thoughts all along. You seem to do that a lot. Just go off into your own world. I swear, you've got to be so much more than this. I mean, more absent-minded than me. That's not important, though, I guess. Anyway, so I've been trying to think of ways I can help, but sorry, I haven't been able to come up with anything. Oh, that's so you, Mel. That's so on brand. Not being able to think of things you can do. It's fine. I'm simply glad to have you on my side. Sure. Well, I should get back to my room. If you have any good ideas, let me know. I will. I should head back too. I know we don't have much time, Michelle, and that concerns you, but try not to agonize over it too much. Wait, wasn't your cousin not gonna watch my Fatamoru streams because they didn't want spoilers? This seems like a pretty spoilerific time to me. She's chilling. Okay. Sorry, after how well yesterday went, it just feels like we've come to a screeching halt. Honestly, I'm having trouble processing everything. How about for now we just focus on the immediate issues? I suppose. To start with, we're going to want to talk to the nun again tomorrow. We might have an easier time with it if we brought Mel or Nellie along. She'd probably be more inclined to believe us about the observation tower if it came from them. That might work. Though it presents another potential problem. What if she doesn't believe them? It could put the two of them at risk. There's also the chance she's not involved with the swordsman at all, as she claims. In which case, convincing her doesn't get us any closer to getting the truth out of him. So I'm guessing right now that the nun is Maria, and she's actually close with Jacopo, or Jean, whatever his name was, Jean, French words. And that Bestia's friend is like a different church nun somehow. She's just either in another part of town or in another town. Although then we would have to go to that other town to talk to her. And I don't think we have time for that because there's only one day left. Maybe it would be better to approach it from the Lords. Although she might be coming to town for the festival. Did you hear that? It came from over by the window. Maybe it's a cat. I'll go check. Yeah, fun dying. As Bestia throws a sword at you, or a hand. Hands are good. Eek! Crap, damn it, there's someone in there. It's a ghost. Oh, trying to possess me? There's a ghost out there. Get away from the window. Hurry, you don't want it to possess you. Calm down. I'm already possessed by you. He just said he can't get in. Your scream startled me far more than anything. How am I supposed to calm down? We have to go find Mel and get another room. We can't stay in this one any longer. No way. It could be a friendly ghost. Calm down. I don't think it was a ghost. Also, it's not a ghost. In fact, I'm going after them. What? No, you can't be serious. Oh, we got the spookum music going. Michelle. Pretty sure they went this away. Let's go back to the mansion. You're chasing a ghost. You're out of your mind. But I love ghost chasing. It's so fun. You know, now that I think about it, she's essentially a ghost herself, afraid of another ghost. I think I saw movement in the bushes over there. Is this the one? Oh, hey! What are you doing? Maria. That was her name, right? God, you found me! I totally forget what voice I gave her. Other than girl number 3. Which is the same as girl number 1 and girl number 2. Is that who I think it is? Be a good boy and pretend you never saw me. Got it? I'm off. Oh, hold on. Go after her. Stop, please. I want to talk to you. You should stop. Why are you chasing me? For the record, I wasn't breaking in for nefarious reasons. So you don't need to take me into the guards. I'm not going to report you. All I want to do is talk. I've got nothing to say to you, punk. Well, I do, so please stop. What's your deal anyway? You some kind of creep? No. Also, that's rich coming from you. You friggin' came at my window in the middle of the night. How the hell's a man chasing a woman down a dark road not a creep? As if you look any less suspicious. Screw off and stop chasing me, damn it! And stop running. Is someone there? Perfect. Help! Please, I'm being chased by a strange man. What are you? He's going to do terrible things to me. Don't give me that look. Is this as bad as it looks? It's worse. What's going on here? Wait a minute. Don't do anything rash. I can explain. I'm completely innocent. Maria? Her name was Maria. Well then. Things suddenly looking better for us. So it would seem. What are you doing here, Maria? Wait, are you... Is that you, Pauline? It is Pauline. What? They know each other? And she called her... So I was right. That is your name. Yo, did you assume her identity? Is that why you're going by Marie? That is my earthly name. It is not who I am now. Oh, do nuns get renamed when they become nuns? Is that a thing? Someone fact check me. I am Marie. I no longer go by that name. Marie? That's your name? That's a fucking laugh. You joking? I am not. That outfit. You become a nun or something? That part of the gag? That's why you call yourself Marie, huh? Name suits you a hell of a lot better than me. This reminds me of I'm not criticizing it here because I think it serves a purpose here, but it's always annoying, like in animes and stuff, when like so many characters have similar names. Recent example I can think of is My Next Life as a Villainess, All Routes Lead to Doom. The 4 other girls besides Katarina are... There's Maria and Marie... No, wait. Yeah, Maria and Marie and Sophia. And there's one other that I forget. But it's like, why did you make your other characters such confusable names with each other? Can't remember any character names. It doesn't matter what they are. I usually can. It's just been like 8 weeks since I last saw freaking Maria in this story. Because I'm playing it at such a slow pace and I only play it once a week. Shake my fist at you. Shake my fish at you. I literally can't remember Pauline, but I did though. Okay, I said Paulina instead, but that was very close. The Virgin Mary's namesake grows up to be a whore. Sweet little Pauline grows up to be genuine Virgin Mary. What did you say? Want to take my earthly name and I'll take yours? Or what do you say? I'm going to take your kneecaps. What are you going to do with those? Put them in a jar, set them on your shelf next to my teeth? You don't have to be so crude. It seems like it could go south very quick. Send you pics of them every day. So I can fondly remember the kneecaps I once had. That reminds me, I heard word there was a saintess or whatever at the church here. That you? A saintess, huh? That's just what people call me. I don't actually consider myself a saint. Pure as ever, I see. If it were me, I'd let them put me up on that pedestal, bask in their worship for a while, then swipe all the tithes and get the hell out. You're unbelievable, Maria. Yeah, I mean, you're pretty in character. Oh, I'm just kidding. Or am I? Don't take what I say so seriously. Or you should. What did you come here for, Maria? That's what whores do. We come and go. Uninvited in the middle of the night, yeah. We're anywhere and everywhere, and then we're gone. You do realize this is a church, right? I know, sacred ground, no place for a dirty old prostitute like me. I'm going to hell, yada yada. I didn't say that. I prefer you refrain from working on church property. I was on my way out, in fact. But then that white-haired dude came after me. I do believe you tried to break into my room first. What? You keep your mouth shut. You tried to break in? What for? What's it matter what for? I'm a whore. Maybe someone hired me. Or maybe I came to pillage the tithe box. Was it the Lord? Is that who you came to see? Huh? Why would you assume the Lord of all people? There are plenty of other men in need of my services. I thought there might be something between you two. There's nothing between us. Everyone's denying their connections to each other. Yeah, funny that, huh? So, since you're here, Maria, do you want to stop by my place for a bit? So you can grill me about what I'm here for? No, I will admit I'm curious, but if you don't want to talk about it, I won't try and force you. We just haven't seen each other in so long. I'm sure we got plenty to catch up on. Come on, surely you can stay for tea at least. They don't call you the saintess for nothing, huh? You'll even invite a whore into your house for a friendly chit-chat. I wish you'd stop calling me that. You're an old friend who I haven't seen in years. It's only natural to want to catch up, is it not? They're old friends. Not sure that exactly applies to us, you know. But sure, why not? Though to tell the truth, I have no idea what the hell we'd even talk about, so I'll agree to come on one condition. White hair here comes with. Why? Why is that what you would want, Maria? Who, me? You can't let this opportunity go. Now that we know the nun is Pauline, we might be able to get more out of her. That's fair, but still. I'm not sure how comfortable I am with bringing a man into the house with only girls. And I'm not sure how comfortable I am going. What's the big deal? You afraid he might turn feral? No, He ain't that kind of guy. You got nothing to worry about. You seem to trust me quite a bit for someone you just met. Not so much trust, more like the air you give off. Air? You don't look like you got the balls to do it. Phrasing. Girls Club. Yeah. What did you just say? Yeah, that's... Damn it, that stings worse than she has it. That stings worse than she has any way of knowing. Don't let it get to you. There's nothing you could do about that. Well, what are you waiting for? Go on, get your butts moving. Okay. I'm not sure I like where this is going. Giselle's right, though. This could be a good chance to get some new info. Ah! What is it? I just remembered. Something vital? She called me a creep. In the third door, she kept calling me a creep. And it just occurred to me, now that she was talking about me like that behind my back, I can't believe she would do that. Let it slide for now. We all know that she's worst girl. You don't gotta harp on about it. It's something she does in the future, after all. I'm not a creep, am I? Well, considering what you were like at the time, I can't really blame her for thinking that. Yeah, I wish I could erase that phase of my life entirely. Hashtag relatable. Even I get shivers thinking of the maid me. I honestly don't think it was that bad myself. It's kind of hot. I'll take that as a compliment. Please do. The maid outfit, though, is quite alright. Michelle. Oh, wait. Is Nelly joining Girls Club? Hang on, I'm gonna statue mode real quick-alike, because I need to check something. Okay, never mind, actually. I mean, I guess I did still BRB. But I was gonna go check to see if my blue apron got delivered to the wrong street again. But actually, it ended up being right outside my door. Which it wasn't earlier, and I never heard anyone, like, walk up to the door, which I would be able to hear them, probably. Whatever, we don't need to worry about it. My blue apron is here, it's fine. I mean, it was way too late for me to make it for dinner, but, you know, I'll make it after the stream. For dinner too. Midnight dinner. I mean, is dinner the meal you eat in the evening, or is it your third meal of the day? That's the philosophical question. Because arguably, I ate lunch right before stream and not dinner. Ah, gee, get out of here. What is that instrument? Quit it. Rattling my brain. Oh, hello, dearest Michelle. What brings you here so late? Did you come to see me? Oh, I forgot that Nelly lived with the nun. Who's the pipsqueak? She lives here. I took her in. Oh, it's a strange lady. She's wearing almost nothing. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Are you not cold at that? Girl, you don't make it in this business worrying about the cold. What kind of work do you do? Your clothes are really pretty colors, like something a princess would wear. In a way, I am kind of like a princess. A wicked princess who goes around Maria, she does not need to hear that. Oh, what's the fuss? I'm just giving her a glimpse of the real world. And you think now is the time for that? She's like 11. This isn't awkward or anything. Also, what's this Dearest Michelle about? What's this Dearest Michelle? Ugh, what voice am I doing? You to a thing or something? Seems a bit young for you. No, that's just what she calls me. That's what I call my brothers. He's my number 2 brother, but we're not related. My real brother's back at the church. He's got the same color hair as me, and we look a little alike. Oh, really? Must be a pretty good-looking fella if he's related to you. Of course he is. Look at that smug happy. I wouldn't let him be my brother if he didn't look good. That's quite the assertion, Nellie. It's so lively in here. That's such a Japanese thing to say. You always see that in anime, but you never see it in, like, Western stuff. Like, oh, you two are so lively together. Oh, it sure is lively. Ah, it's nice. You're deranged. But am I wrong? Is that not correct? I'm stranded in uncharted territory. I'm just saying, like, look. Oh gosh, what's the other example? There's like a... You've never read anything not Japanese in your life? Yeah, that's not true. And I was mostly talking about, like, shows, like watching anime versus, like, Western cartoons and sitcoms and stuff. Do you want me to give you a complete list of all the Western media I've consumed? Is that what you want? Oh, I bet you're stiff as a board out there. Relax, deep breaths. You're asking the impossible. Alright, well, sit down and make yourselves comfortable. Everyone, I'll go make some tea and something to snack on while I'm in there. It's one of those things that's like a common phrase in Japan, but it always gets translated to English the same way, and it becomes the word lively. The word lively does not get thrown around as much in English as it does in Japanese translated media into English. You can't tell me I'm wrong, because I'm right. It doesn't matter, but I'm still right. It's a girls' night in. This will be fun. Why is Michelle here, though? You have no idea how much I wish I knew. Oh, that's not important. But you know what is? 3 girls, 1 guy? That's gotta be rough. Actually, make that 4 girls. Huh? Why would that be rough? Alright, Evie, send me a clip of some Western show where someone's saying, oh, it's so lively here. And it's not an old lady. Because that's like an old lady thing to say. Do it. Prove me wrong. Tell me, you've got 3 girls in 1 room. What do you think they're going to be talking about? You're knowing me, I'm turning you off streamer. That's what they all say. Love, romance. And there he sits, all alone, in a pink cloud of girl talk. That sounds uncomfortable. We get to watch him twist and squirm. That sounds like fun. What? What do they think I am, their plaything? I didn't just sense you smiling too, did I? Oh, no, not at all. What the heck? Why are girls so sadistic? That's not nice. I'm just thinking I feel kind of bad for you. Why don't I believe you? We don't have time for this. Morgana's still locked up in that tower even as we speak. I get where you're coming from, but I don't think this will turn out to be a waste of time. All 3 of them have ties to the men with the keys. We could very well learn something from their conversation that could lead to a breakthrough. So I say we participate, see where it goes. What's this? Already friends, you two? Yep, I like this new lady a lot. She's a sweet little girl. What's not to love? You know, that kind of makes me jealous. This is my jealous face. It took you a long time to warm up to me, Nellie. What? No, it didn't. I don't think. I don't know. It felt to me like you were keeping your distance. Well, you know, it's not easy to work up the courage to talk to a real-life saint. Oh, Nellie, you know it's not that big a deal. I'm not even a real saint. So, what's the conversation? Love, romance. How about your taste in guys? Oh. Do you have anyone? A crush? A special someone? You do, don't you? I am a servant of God the Father. So no, I do not have anyone. Oh, come on, we won't tell, promise. Forbidden love, so romantic, so exciting. You know, I think you should go first, Nellie. I like princely boys. My brother's the closest thing to my ideal. Oh, and I mean my real brother. You don't say. And you, Maria? What kind of guys do you like? The rich kind. Me? I like a nice subservient man. Someone who knows I'm in charge. Subtlety isn't your strong suit, huh? Why not someone you can always count on, or encouraging and supportive, or sweet and kind? Someone like that would be... Guys like that only light you little tween girls at fires. Things get a little more complicated as you get older. Life stops being quite so simple. So you start wanting to find out who'll make the daily load of shit even a little better, a little easier to swallow. Really? I'm not sure I want to grow up anymore. Though, I guess that's partly a result of who I am, so who knows? Maybe you'll have it a little better. I hope so. Okay, now it's your turn, Sister Marie. Me? I suppose I could tell you who my favorite angels are. No, it has to be someone real. You have to have someone. Are you saying angels aren't real? What the heck? You know I'm a nun, right? I believe in angels. I already told you. And if there's someone else who hasn't gone yet, I can go after that, can't I? Who else is there? Who else is there? You know, that's not a half bad idea. Agreed, I want to know too. No dodgy answers either. What? What kind of girl do you like, Michelle? What? You're not supposed to bring me into the conversation. Lighten up, loosen up, let us have it. But it's a very complicated personal matter. And how about we make things simple, turn it into a choice? A choice? Of the three of us, oh god, who ticks your boxes on your complicated tastes? No, we're not picking Nellie, alright? Get that out of your head right now. Don't think too hard about it. Just pick one. Me? The teensy tiny one? Or the nun? Who'll it be? What on earth have I got myself into? Why are they staring at me? I'm not getting out of this. Oh. They gave us coward options. I mean, among the three of them, you gotta go Pauline, right? But I already have someone. What? Really? Psh, that's no fun. You can still tell us what lights your fires at what lights your fire at least, even if you've already got someone. Loving someone is a beautiful thing. I'll pray for God to grant you both his blessing. What's she like, though? I want to know. Tell us about her. What's she like? She's always smiling. She's a very cheerful, energetic person. The opposite of me in many ways. So she's staying at the mansion with you? No, I am here alone. Does she not feel the same way about you? Unrequited love, is it, you poor thing? It won't be cheap, but I'll keep you company for the night if you want. She loves me too. Then why isn't she here? If you're a couple, you're supposed to stay together. Did you leave her behind when you left? Circumstances prevent us from seeing each other right now. I can always feel her there by my side, but I can't see her. What circumstances? Now, Nellie, don't be crying. It's a personal matter. One I'm sure isn't easy for him. Will you ever be able to see her again? I have faith that I will. Because when I see her next in the flesh, I need to take her by the hands, look her in the eyes, and tell her something very important. Michelle. Beepus boopus. Right. Is she someone really far away? Did I get rid of my water bottle? I sure didn't. Or is there something else getting in your way? Women are fickle creatures, though. You may think she'll always love you, but spend enough time apart, and who knows how those feelings might change. You would think that, Maria. But we're not as bullheaded as you guys tend to be. While you're here, away from her, she could find someone else she likes. Or maybe she already has. I would never! Her feelings will never change. She spent more time waiting for me than you can possibly imagine. Though there were times she lost sight of what she was waiting for. Deep down in her heart, she never forgot about me. I know that for a fact. I don't buy this sickly sweet, her love is eternal crap one damn bit. I don't care what you buy, bitch. It's short-sighted, ignorant. People change. Their feelings change. It's the one thing you care about, you most care about, will inevitably stab you in the back one day. That's what people do. You just never had the pleasure. That's what you do. But one day you will. You'll taste the bitterness of betrayal. Is there anyone in your life you care about more than yourself? Not a one. You wouldn't understand what we have together then. Was she mad? Someday, if you ever find someone who means that much to you, I think you'll come to understand that it is possible to love someone even if they do even if they do sometimes cause you pain. I can't read. You're telling this to a whore. That already has me out of the running. I don't think that's true. Yeah, people fall in love with prostitutes all the time. Or they think they do, at least. Anyone can find someone, no matter who they are. Doesn't matter how old you are, what kind of work you do. Or if you're noble or a peasant. Oh, come on. You're making it sound like I'm the bad guy here. That's because you are. You're always the bad guy. In this case, she might actually be more mature than you, Maria. Oh, shove it. Now that Michelle's answered, it's your turn. What? Do I really have to? You do. Everyone else has answered. Like I said, I don't have anyone. Oh, don't forget about the tea I made. It's going to get cold. Anyway, I'm more interested in catching up with you, Maria, than talking about boys. What happened after you left? Alright, sure. We can talk about that. And then no one cared because it was about Maria. No one cares about her.